been wicked. Yeah, my 29th has been a day to remember, definitely. All my friends are here, and I've just had a wicked time. Yeah, we've had a blast.
Last week, H's showcase performance impressed a number of agents. He's back in London to have a meeting with a man intent on bringing him West End success.
His name is Derek Webster, and he came to see the agent showcase, and he was really impressed with my performance. So when somebody like Derek Webster wants to see you and put you on their books, then you don't say no. And what's good about Derek is that he represents Marty Pello and Martin Kemp, and he's helped them make the transition from pop star to actor. So that's where I'm off now. I'm off to see him.
With over 20 years of experience representing some of stage and screen's biggest names, Derek wastes no time getting down to business.
The other thing I suppose we should talk about is H, is whether or not we're going to actually use the term H, or whether we're going to call you Ian Watkins or what.
Ever since I can remember, I've always been H, you know, since I was 9.
Yeah.
So it's obviously been a very big part of my life. I think this is a new chapter now, and we need to start afresh.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, this is the way forward, definitely.
Well, I don't think it would be terribly wrong or that far removed to keep the middle initial. From the legitimate theatre and television point of view, I think we should call you Ian. Keep the H in the middle, Ian H. Watkins.
I think for me it's really important to have my own identity now, rather than billing me as Ian H. Watkins from Steps.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to, you know...
Yeah, just Ian H. Watkins on his own.
Yeah, and that says it all.
Yeah, I think so.
That would be nice.
However, there's only so much an agent can do. If H wants to be taken seriously in the West End, he must graduate. And that means landing a role in the end-of-year show.
Oh, it's Anne-Marie Speed.
Oh, it is.
How are we?
How do I have a swap with you?
I'm very good. I have an appointment with you at 2 o'clock, on the dot. Yes.
I will not be late then.
Yes. I'm auditioning for Anne-Marie Speed at 2 o'clock. And I'm actually going to say really nervous, but I'm very confident. She's there.
See you later.
See you in a bit. I am actually really nervous. Because for me, there's actually a lot riding on this. You know, everything that I've worked for in the last 6-7 months kind of all comes to a point now. And this is where I warm up, in here. Not while I'm around. I didn't sleep too well last night, just worrying about this. And I mean, I've done all my homework, so I shouldn't have any need to worry. But now my heart is starting to flutter a little bit, and that's when I know I'm nervous. This is the most stressful situation I've probably had in my performing experience. Do you know, when I was doing Steps, that was really easy compared to this, because I basically did the same thing but in different clothes and answered the same questions, you know, from the same brain-dead presenters, and it's just not challenging. But this is a totally different kettle of fish. It really is. I can overcome.
The play H is auditioning for is Sondheim's Into the Woods, and the person who will ultimately determine what, if any, role H gets is the show's director, Anne-Marie Speed.
Within the Into the Woods, there are really a very, very few number of roles. So if he's really, really going to have to impress, if he's going to be considered, because there are some very, very fine singers and fine actors on this course. So it's very important that he comes in and he shows that he's serious, he's committed, and he's professional, because there are plenty of other people here who will show that if he doesn't.
I just want to get it over with. I really do. I hate waiting for anything, but everyone keeps telling me, enjoy the journey, not the destination. Enjoy the journey. I just want to get over with. This is worse than an integration with Mary. 2 minutes. I'm counting. See you in a bit.
Given the seriousness of the audition, the only person allowed in the room with H is the director. Have his nerves held up?
I was a little nervous, but generally I'm really pleased with what I did, you know, because I've done my homework. I cracked a little bit on the top note, But luckily the characters I'm going for don't really have high notes. I just wanted to show that I could do them.
H has his hopes set on the cheeky chappy role of Jack, as he believes he won't be considered for more serious roles such as the baker. But has he done enough to impress Anne-Marie?
He sang the songs very well today, but I'm not entirely convinced yet of the roles that he is suggested for. I mean, I know that he can do Jack, that isn't the question. As I said, I'm not entirely sure that that would be best for him. I'm looking at him and others for the baker and for the princess, but he's got a little way to go vocally to show me that he can do that, and also in terms of characterization.
Oh dear. With Jack gone, H's dwindling hopes for a pivotal role rest on being selected as the baker or one of the princes. He's left to sweat it out, while Anne-Marie deliberates the verdict.
I just brought my necklace. That's my life in pieces, love. The sign of things to come.
Later that evening, H receives some news. But is it good or bad?
I've got a text of Sarah saying that the cast list has been put up on the notice board. I can't wait the weekend, so I'm gonna ring her. Right, it's ringing. I got a text off you saying the results are up. Well, I didn't know if I should come down and see him or whether I should just get you to tell me. What do you think? What am I? A tree. A tree. What? The baker! Oh, brilliant. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, my God. I never thought I'd be considered for that. Oh, my God. I know. That's a big part. Oh, my God. Oh, DJ, I got the baker. Yeah, I got the baker. Speak. Give me a speak. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Excellent. I've got the baker.
Next week, H gives his final performance at the Academy, and he finds out whether or not he's done enough to graduate.